Welcome back. It's time for coins. My wife and I recently vacationed in Italy, and I wanted to show you our experience. First day, we toured the Vatican, climbed the Dome, and the Vatican Museum. Our tour of the Vatican Museum was all in French because all the English tours were all sold out when I went to book the tickets. In the evening of the first day, we went and saw the Trevi Fountain, and we went to a Lego store, and they had a mural of the Trevi Fountain there, and we also saw the Spanish Steps. On the second day, we went down to Pompeii, and we toured around the ruins there with a tour guide. And I really thought this was a pretty cool experience. I did feel like it was a little rushed. I wish I had a little more time to be able to do that, but we also had plans to go out and climb Mount Vesuvius also. In the afternoon, we climbed Mount Vesuvius in a thunder and lightning and rain storm. It also hailed on us on the way down. It was a pretty awesome experience. On the third day, we made our way to Tivoli to tour Villa d'Este. It was a villa that was made in the 1500s with these beautiful gardens that has like 100 fountains there. They're all done by just the pressure of the water from the waterfalls. After touring Villa d'Este, we walked through the town of Tivoli and kind of just wandered through the streets. It was a very beautiful place. We wanted to go check out the waterfalls, but the trail was closed. On the fourth day, we booked a tour of the Roman Colosseum and the Roman Forum. It was a 3-hour tour, and it was very informative, and it was plenty of time to be able to see everything and really just take it all in. On our fifth day, we left Rome and traveled up to Florence. We didn't do a whole lot. We just kind of walked around a little bit around the city, but we mostly stayed in our hotel that day. The next day was a busy day. We toured the Uffizi Gallery in the morning, and then we saw the Tour de France around 12 o'clock that day. After the Tour de France, we climbed the dome of the cathedral in Florence. It was a pretty awesome climb, and we had all the fun on that. Later in the afternoon, we went and saw the statue David, and that was pretty cool. And we also went and got gelato, and we saw this place that made the gelato into a flower shape, which was kind of awesome. On our second full day in Florence, we went and saw the Pitti Palace, and we walked around the gardens. It was a pretty awesome place to see. Highly recommend it. On our last day in Florence, we went on a 6-hour Vespa tour. It was pretty awesome. We learned how to drive a Vespa and got to drive around the different country roads. We stopped at a church for about 15-20 minutes to be able to just kind of look around and check it out. And then we drove on to a place where we ate lunch and visited with the other drivers. Next day we took the train to Venice and checked into our hotel and walked around the place, saw the Rialto Bridge, and went into a couple churches there. The next morning, we made our way to St. Mark's Square, and we toured the palace there and the Doge's palace. We couldn't go into the St. Mark's Basilica because there was a pretty good line there, but we did go up the tower. But in the Doge's palace, there was the prison, and then there's this old, like 500-year-old gondola. The view from the top of the tower was pretty spectacular, pretty amazing. We stayed up there for quite a while, just kind of taking in the beauty of Venice. We visited this iconic bookstore that had a bunch of old water-bound books that you could go walk on. It was pretty amazing to see. That evening, we took a 30 to 40 minute gondola ride. Our final day in Venice, we took the ferry boat out to Murano and watched them blow glass. It was a pretty amazing thing to see. And then we also went through a couple museums and just kind of saw the little glass sculptures that they've made. way back to Venice, and we found the narrowest street in Venice. I was surprised that there wasn't very many people there to check it out. Our final day, we returned back to Rome, and we went and saw this beautiful monument. This is the view from our final hotel room. And this is where Caesar was murdered. It was a pretty cool hotel room to have this view from it. We really enjoyed our time in Italy, and we look forward to future trips. I just want to also thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.